Today we'll be going on 4 solar dates so that I can reconnect with myself, learn to be on my own, and explore some amazing coffee shops, celebrate some wins as I shift into this new season of motherhood, partnership, and life. My mornings may not always look like this, but in the past 3 to 4 years, it goes something like, wake up, get the kids up and ready, get the pets up and ready. Along the way, somehow, I end up talking to one of the million stray cats that live in our area. And then at the very end of the list, I come last. No one told me I needed to, but somehow I just assumed the position, even when I was told in many ways and shown in many ways that it wasn't expected of me. Then one day, after many, many quiet thoughts, I decided that I needed to give all parts of me equal attention. But I was scared, or maybe more unsure of how to do so. So I started small. At this location, I was kind of nervous about being on my own. I knew it would feel a little bit uncomfortable, so I just wanted to do whatever felt fun for me. So I browsed some books, drank some coffee, and read a comic and worked on some thumbnail art. While this isn't anything different than what I might have done at home, it's the fact that I wasn't at home, wearing all the hats. I was somewhere else and I could just be Ashley the comic reader, Ashley the artist, Ashley the lover of bookshops and coffee shops. It was about just allowing myself to feel like me again. And at 37, this allowed me to begin to wonder, to play, to just be. This is what I ultimately needed. The space to dive deep into myself again. My likes, dislikes, passions, etc. Because I want to know this version of me and give her all the time in the world to settle into my bones so we could start doing life together again.
Yo, Asher's new job is...
You got me thinking about forever, gotta crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I gotta crush on you.
Those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Ashley Durden and welcome to The Cozy Alchemist. Usually I'm welcoming you into my home, but I have really just needed to get out of the house. A lot of you know that I homeschool my oldest. Our youngest goes to public school, and my husband, he is a nurse manager in an ER. When he is working, it is me. I am at home. He works nights, so I do mornings. And it has taken us a long time to find the schedule and the rhythm that we have now. It's taken many years, and there's been shifts and changes and growing pains. And in all of that beauty, and all of us as a family unit, kind of finding our rhythm with homeschooling and him working nights and just schedules, I've realized that I have really missed pushing myself in a way for me to grow within myself, by myself, if that makes sense. We do everything together, which is beautiful, and I love it. And it's the thing that I have asked for and prayed for, to have a partner that actually is a partner in life, that is my cheerleader, that is a cheerleader for the boys, that really cares and is interested in the things that I'm interested in me, and vice versa. And we really have that, and I'm thankful for it. But I realize like I'm never really alone. And with some shifts that have happened in my own personal, like me unit and self and my life and business stuff, I just really realized like I've never done things by myself in general in life. I have really done a lot of work to grow out of a codependency. I have really worked super hard with therapists and just inner child, inner teen healing, generational healing, all kinds of things over years to really work on not being a people pleaser, speaking up, finding my own voice, knowing when and where to use the gifts and talents that I possess, how to have confidence in myself, work, lead, exist in confidence and self-love, and also claiming my peace and picking peace over picking somebody else's comfort. And so with all of those things, I've finally come to a place, and our home has finally come to a place where I'm like, whoa, I think I'm in a space where I really want to try to do things on my own and have space to go and spend some time by myself. You know, our oldest is in the space where he knows the rhythm and routine of his homeschooling, and you know, me and Asher are on the same page with how our house runs, and what you know, what are the routines within the day, even when he's not home. He knows what's going on, and he knows the routines. It's just me letting go of that, and like let go of that control. I'm going to step out of the house once a week for the next month, and I'm going to take myself out on dates. And so this is what has been born of that. I love coffee shops, tea shops, boba shops. I love going to the park, being in but that's where the jar started from. That's where the taking myself on solo dates. And I want to progress from just coffee shops to like one day going to a restaurant and sitting down and eating a whole meal by myself, going to a movie theaters by myself, going to game night by myself. Like, I never had the confidence ever in my life to do those things by myself. I would always call a friend to go with me. I was always have my partner, whoever I was dating at the time, to go with me. I would always bring somebody with me, or I wouldn't go because I didn't feel confident enough to go. I didn't feel comfortable enough to go. And then also the neurodivergent, spicy side of me, it's uncomfortable in public places where I don't know people. It's kind of like, what do I do with my hands? Like, where do I sit? How do I interject myself and meet somebody? All the social cues, like, it can get overwhelming. And although I've really worked hard socially to make it seem flawless and seem like things don't bother me and seem like I'm just being here social and enjoying myself, like, internally there's a million things going on. There's a million of checklists I'm going through. And so coming out now, I'm in the space of not masking. I'm not masking anymore. I'm trying my best to make sure that I'm not masking all the time unless it's necessary, unless it's needed for whatever reason in that moment. But that's a different space also. So, you know, eventually I want this to become, I travel somewhere by myself. Like, just these little things and goals of showing up for myself and pushing myself past old comfort zones and into new territory for the version of myself that I am now. It's small. It may not seem like much for anybody. It may not seem much for somebody who does this all the time, and I get that, but also this is my journey. It's my story. This is new for me. Either I have my husband with me, I have friends with me, or I have one of my kids with me all the time. Growing up, I either had my friends with me, I had my friends with me, or I had my parents with me. You know what I mean? I've never been to this location at all, so it'll be new for me. So I'll try to get as much footage as I can. And so if you are watching this, thank you for hanging out with me, and let's go to the next location.
I think one of the things that was really challenging for me during these solo dates was letting go the allure or the look or trying to seem like I was being productive, like I had something in my hand and that I was there with a purpose, that I was doing work or um, just doing. And I think that's one of the things that I have worked and are still working really hard on letting go is this expectation of if I'm not doing something, then I'm being lazy, it's not contributing to myself, and it's not contributing to my household or my family. The only reason I was able to pick this up within myself was because I had the space and the time to realize how uncomfortable I was to just be and to not have a checklist to do and to not have specifically something with a goal in mind other than just going, trying something new, and existing in a different space. At little, this seems really basic, but in large, this was big. This was important because this allowed me to realize that my existence, what I offer, who I am, is not built on what I can do for other people or what I can provide. It's based on me being the best version of myself and being okay with just existing in happiness and joy and stillness. And that's something that I continue to practice and work on even today. For this next location, I was super uncomfortable. It just was generally the setup of the space that made it uncomfortable, but it's one of those lessons where you go somewhere new, you try something different, and you just enjoy in the moment and move on from there. Now, for the last location, I wanted to go somewhere that felt like home. And for me, that is Rosalind's Coffee. If you are an OG watcher, you know that me and my son often come here for some coffee, breakfast, and some homeschooling outside of the home. And so it felt like after a month of going out on solo dates that this would be the perfect last place on this journey. This last location, I came with something in mind and things definitely to do. But one of the things that I think really settled with me by the end of this experiment, I guess you could say, was that I was finding new meaning to the titles that I owned, the hats that I wore. I found more energy for myself. I was falling in love with things that might have just seemed boring and mundane before. And I also figured out the things that needed to change that weren't adding anything to my life, or maybe I was struggling in and needed to ask for and never gave myself the space to realize that I needed help in that specific area. And I just am thankful that I said yes to this. And so, if you find yourself in a space where either you feel stagnant or unmotivated, or maybe just needing something new, I would highly recommend finding your version of this, something that you've been needing to do to get back to yourself, to listen to who you are, to rewire and reconnect and just be you, just be. Because there is nothing more powerful than allowing yourself to exist and allowing yourself the space to exist in peace without doubt, worry, fear, anxiousness, or feeling like you're not enough. And so I hope that every single one of you finds the space and the people that allow you to have these moments for yourself, because they are very important. Thank you so much for continuing to watch my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. This helps me out so much. And guess what, guys? I'll see you in the next video. Bye.